Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never...
Ever since I can remember, every injustice makes my soul ache, as if something were nailed in it. Her Excellency Eva Perón, Evita, beloved leader of a nation, Part 1 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan, that's what religion is all about.
When Uruguayans say, bailo en una pata, it means, I am so happy in Spanish. Enlightened viewers, I am Vicente. The sincere Uruguayan people rejoice to know such kind-hearted vegans as you and pray that your days are filled with beauty and contentment. Welcome to part 1 of a 2-part series entitled Her Excellency Eva Perón, Evita, beloved leader of a nation.
Será difícil de comprender que a pesar de estar ahora aquí, soy del pueblo y jamás lo podré olvidar. Debéis creerme, mis lujos son solamente un disfraz, un juego burgués, nada más. Las reglas del ceremonial tenía que aceptar. Y dejar de vivir en lo gris, siempre tras la ventana, sin lugar bajo el sol. Busqué ser libre, pero jamás dejaré de soñar y solo podré compartir conseguir. No llores por mi Argentina, mi alma está contigo, mi vida entera te la dedico, mas no te alejes, que necesito.
Her Excellency Eva Perón, the beloved 25th First Lady of Argentina, is the subject of numerous articles, books, plays and films. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, the extraordinary song by English composer Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber and lyricist Sir Tim Rice, is an iconic part of their famous musical Evita. Based on the life of Her Excellency Eva Perón, the play has touched millions of people who have cried, laughed and dreamed with the treasured First Lady who used her position to stand up for the less fortunate.
No llores por mi Argentina.
María Eva Duarte de Perón was born in Junín, in the Argentine province of Buenos Aires, on May 7, 1919. At the time, Argentina was experiencing periods of political and economic turmoil, resulting in social inequality and poverty. The respected Argentinian philosopher Oscar Terán, in the book History of the Ideas in Argentina, noted that circa 1914 the political horizon started to change not only in Argentina, but around the globe. In a general way, liberalism worldwide was in crisis.
In Argentina in particular, the political class that traditionally ruled the state was shaking, and other groups started to reclaim more representation and a different political style.
María Eva Duarte's parents, Juana Ibarcuren and Juan Duarte, were of French and Spaniard Basque descendants. Juan Duarte was a rich estanciero, a rancher. The couple was not married, and Juan had another legal wife and family. Although their situation was not uncommon at the time, under Argentinian law, Eva and her siblings were considered illegitimate, leaving them without legal rights and making them socially marginalized. When Eva was 1 year old, Juan returned to his legal family. Juana and her children were forced to move to an underprivileged area, where she sewed clothes for the neighbors. The only thing that Juan Duarte left to the family was a document declaring that the children were his, thus enabling them to use the Duarte surname. Mother and daughters took up jobs as cooks in the houses of the local estancias. For Eva and her siblings, poverty was not a social abstraction, it was their daily life. In 1926, Eva's father passed away. The whole family traveled to attend the wake, but the legitimate family forbade them from entering. The family was left completely unprotected and had to leave the estancia where they lived. These circumstances deeply marked Eva Duarte. In her autobiography, The Reason for My Life, Eva Perón mentions,
para explicar mi vida de hoy, es decir, lo que tengo, de acuerdo con lo que mi alma siente, tuve que ir a buscar en mis primeros años los primeros sentimientos. Ese sentimiento es mi indignación frente a la injusticia. Desde que yo me acuerdo, cada injusticia me hace doler el alma, como si me clavase algo en ella. De cada edad guardo el recuerdo de alguna injusticia que me sublevó desgarrándome íntimamente.
Vegan side effect. Feeling strong love for life.
Righteous viewers, we will continue this extraordinary story after a brief interlude, here on Supreme Master Television.
No llores por mí, Argentina, mi alma está contigo.
Welcome back to our program, Her Excellency Eva Perón, Evita, beloved leader of a nation, part 1 of 2. While living in the village of Los Toldos, young Eva already showed a knack for dramatic declamation and also enjoyed juggling. As Eva's older siblings became of age to work, the family moved to the city of Junín. With the help of the siblings' income, they were able to move into a bigger house, which they later transformed into a boarding house. Eva started school and participated in the school plays and concerts. Cinema, as an art form, was developing very fast, and many famous Argentinian films of that period have become classics in their own right. It became one of Eva's favorite pastimes, and she started to dream of becoming a famous actress. When she was 14 years old, she played a small role in a school play called Students Arise, a play that Eva's biographer John Barnes describes as an emotional, patriotic, flag-waving melodrama. Even though the family's unfavorable economic situation left little space for dreams, after that play, Eva was determined to pursue her goal of becoming an actress. Longing for an opportunity, in 1934, at the incredibly youthful age of 15, she left Junín to the nation's capital of Buenos Aires. The circumstances of her journey are not clear. Some say that she went to Buenos Aires at the invitation of a young musician. Her sisters said that their mother accompanied Eva and found her suitable accommodation with some old friends of the Duarte family. Eva bleached her naturally black hair to blonde, and against all odds, without formal education or connections, she made her professional debut on March 28, 1935, in the play Mrs. Paris at the Comedians Theatre. From then on, Eva worked almost continuously. In 1936, she toured nationally with a theater company, worked as a model, and was cast in several movies. A company called Candilejas hired her in 1942 for a daily role in their drama called Muy Bien, which aired on one of the major radio stations in the country, Radio El Mundo. She then signed a 5-year contract with Radio Belgrano, another important station, which assured her a role in a popular historical drama called Great Women of History. Little did she know that she would also become one of the great women of history. By 1943, Eva was earning 5,000 to 6,000 pesos a month, making her one of the highest paid radio actresses of the nation. And she became the co-owner of the radio company. At the same time, she began a short-lived film career, even appearing in a film with the celebrated Argentinian actress Libertad Lamarque. With her new financial stability, she moved to a new apartment in an exclusive neighborhood of Recoleta. That same year, she founded Argentina's Radio Sindicate. On January 15, 1944, an earthquake occurred in the town of San Juan, Argentina, taking the lives of 10,000 people. The Labor Secretary of Argentina, Juan Domingo Perón, a rising star in Argentina's complex political landscape, established a fund to raise money for the victims. He planned an artist festival and invited radio and film actors to participate. After a week of feverish organization, the artists gathered at the famous Luna Park Stadium of Buenos Aires. It is said that Eva and Juan Domingo met at that event. From that day on, they never separated again. Juan Domingo was 48, Eva 24. Eva later recalled that day as a marvelous day. Neither she nor Colonel Juan Domingo Perón had preconceived ideas on how a political career should be conducted. Both were full of dreams and willing to learn. In May of that same year, Colonel Perón invited the broadcast performers to organize themselves into a union. Eva Duarte was elected its president. She immediately started a daily radio program called Hacia un futuro mejor, meaning towards a better future. In the program, the accomplishments of Juan Domingo Perón were dramatized in soap opera form, and Juan Domingo's speeches were often played during the program. With her experience in radio broadcasting, Eva was very convincing. She spoke in ordinary language, but she spoke with fervent conviction. She believed in Juan Domingo Perón, and her listeners began to believe in him also. Eva and Juan Domingo Perón were a perfect match. In the next episode, we'll see how the pair worked together to better the lives of their fellow Argentine citizens.
The excerpts talking about veganism are related to the Book of Prophets. They mention about the ideal world where animals can live peacefully with each other. The Reverend Father Anthony Chang Sang Loy, vegan.
Luminescent viewers, thank you for your devoted company today. Join us again on Sunday, June 19th for part 2 of Her Excellency Eva Perón, Evita, beloved leader of a nation. Coming up next is Cooking with vegan chef Carrie Brown, part 1 of 2, roast vegan chicken roll and vegan pate with nuts, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. May your day be filled with wonderment and joy.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/MOS.